No, you don't.
I respect him. I respect him as a human being.
Oh, it's game over.
And even when Thierry was not playing well, you expected when it was 0-0 and Arsenal were up against it, one player would bail you out.
100 years more.
Thierry Henry, my grandchildren, hopefully my great-grandchildren, are going to have to hear about him because super, absolutely super.
More crucially, he was the provider of at least 20 odd goals a season as well. Well, that's, you're talking at 40 to 50 goals that he's scoring or supplying. So that just showed you at that period of time how important he was to the team.
Biggest talent ever, maybe, in football. Had everything you dream to have when you're a football player.
I think he'll be remembered as one of the greatest. I think, I'm plucking him out as possibly the greatest individual in so much that he could
Henry
pick up
for me
all
was a
that.
total game changer at the time. Playing in that era, I was looking at him thinking, if I want to be the best, if I want to win the Golden Boot, how am I ever going to compete with that? He's just bigger, faster, more skillful. He was everything. Whereas a lot of the other players on there, were amazing players, don't get me wrong, but you always felt, well, yeah, I can score the goal he scored, or I could. Thierry Henry, you just couldn't match.
I love the goal scorers. I love the people who put the goals in the back and entertain and illustrate to an entertainer whose class moved to write poetry.
He will be remembered as the best player of all times for Arsenal, I'm sure of it.
Really almost go to any football ground in the country and there would be extra thousands on at any gate.
I thought I was decent and I was coming through and I was saying I'm going to make it, and I won the Golden Boot at 17, won it again at 18, and then Thierry Henry came over and I looked at him and thought, I'm never going to win one of those again either.
Thierry, best player in Premier League history for you?
Yes.
Henry. Again, Almeida couldn't stay with him, and Henry has scored a terrific goal. His first as an Arsenal player, and one that he and the Arsenal supporters present will remember for an awful long time to come.
It's losing out then, Henry hits it. That is a fantastic goal. This man has really found form.
Whoa, what an equaliser from Henry. Still Henry, the opposition just melted away from him. Henry, what a goal! Inspiration for Arsenal.
I played against a few of these players. Cristiano Ronaldo, what he went on to do. I played against Drogba, Wayne Rooney, a little bit Shearer at the end. In the main, you had good games against them, or they had good games against you, but it was a battle. Thierry is the one player on that list who made me feel completely inferior, that I couldn't cope really going into the games. I never felt like that before about it, coming up against the player.
Because of the physicality, because of the skill, what was it?
All of it.
Thierry Henry! In stoppage time, Arsenal complete the comeback. And if they win again, they'll look to Henry again, as they have done in every Premiership victory this season, and every Champions League victory this season. The Frenchman is the main man.
Best player you've played with, you're not allowed to say Lionel Messi.
I'll go for Thierry Henry.
Thierry, I think, together with Lionel Messi, they are the two players that I felt much stronger when I was on a football pitch. It's like saying, okay, this could not be my day, the team could not play well, etc. But you will always have Thierry Henry there to save the day. And there were games that the later part of my career, let's say the last 8 to 10 years, I didn't feel that any game was easy. Okay, maybe when I was playing with Leo, you can feel the confidence that, okay, he will make something special. But also with Thierry, when we were in the tunnel at Highbury, stepping into the pitch, it's difficult to explain because I don't want it to sound weird or arrogant or anything, but I just felt I knew we were going to win. That was the power of me seeing Thierry there, and I only felt it with him and Leo.
He was so powerful. I have never seen a player being so dominant in the Premier League.
Lovely ball for Thierry Henry. This could be it. This could be the moment it is. Record breaker, history maker. Thierry Henry. It's a lovely ball to Henry. Inch perfect. Thierry Henry goes for it. Oh, what a goal! That is sublime. He keeps scoring them. A majestic.
Thierry Henry would definitely be the toughest I played against. Used to have nightmares before I played against him. By far the best.
Here's Henry getting cleared. It's Thierry Henry! He's scored! He's scored for Arsenal in the Bernabeu! No more, no less than they merit. It's Adebayor. And it's Thierry Henry. And Henry is magnificent! It's absolutely magnificent! And when you need a goal, you need Thierry Henry. It's Henry. He's in. 2-2. That's all. But it's not done. What are we going to do here? Henry skip round. Oh, that's Thierry Henry puts Arsenal 3-2 in front. It's a gift.
Toughest opponent, which player?
Thierry Henry. When I played against him, and
everyone picks Thierry Henry.
I was at Everton, and it's one of those players where you felt that he was so superior to the rest that he could completely dominate the game.
Henry holding off Almeida. Oh, what a goal! Thierry Henry scores his first for Arsenal.
There's Henry! Arsenal have won it! Arsenal have won the game! Does well. We talked about that outrageous skill, and he just takes one touch and just guides it out of the reach of Robinson. It's an expert finish.
Henry gets it back across.
He's so special in every way. He doesn't really have weaknesses in his game. He makes it look so easy. He can create goals, he can score goals. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, and then he's got his skills as well. And to come across a player like him, I think you can only do that once in every 100 years, maybe.
The best player we've played against the last 6, 7, 8 years. Every game we play against him, you have to be aware of him.
That is as good a goal as you'll ever see. The skill, the vision.
Sidestepping one, sidestepping two. And Thierry Henry. How would you rate Harry Kane, comparing him in a bracket with those two?
I think Kane and Whitey are a different type of players. Whitey was more inside the box. Thierry Henry, I'm sorry, but is in a different level. I love Keane, I think he's fantastic, but Thierry is still Thierry.
First is a team game, but without Thierry it could be more difficult. Like the last 2 games where we was a little bit tired, but we needed someone to do something special. And Thierry always performed on the big games. He was tremendous and fantastic as a player.
To say the least. Through the defenders as if they're not there. And the goalkeeper, what a sensational goal from Thierry Henry.
Adams, bit of space for Thierry Henry!
He bends it. Oh, what a goal! Absolute screamer by Thierry. Here comes Thierry Henry. Oh, wonderful! Kissed the post on the way in. Stroke of genius from Thierry Henry.
The advanced player here, other than Henry, for Arsenal is Fabregas. There he is.
Back again to Thierry Henry. What a goal! The master does it again. That is
Biggest talent ever maybe in football. Had everything you dream to have when you're a football player. Highly intelligent, analyzes very quickly, great pace, great power, great jump. He used only 50% of his jumping power to score goals because he could have been a tremendous header of the ball. He didn't fancy it too much, but he had aspects in his game that he didn't explore completely, you know. Still, in the modern game, what he did is just amazing.